What's up, guys? It is day 15/day 16. So I'm going to do something a little bit different for this video. I'm going to, because I've been a little bit behind, and I believe today is actually day 16. I haven't done a day 15 yet. I'm just going to roll day 15 and day 16 into one video. So to begin with, I'm going to put my weigh-ins for the 15th day and the 16th day simultaneously together after this click. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm pretty much going to do the same thing with my steps. It'll be day 15 and then day 16. So 3, 2, 1. Alright, cool. Look, not a whole lot to say, guys, if I'm going to be completely honest. I'm in a bit of a fucking hole at the moment. Self-imposed, of course. I have not been counting calories. I have not been paying attention to my steps. I've taken the last day and a half off work. I'm just feeling like I'm in a bit of a rut at the moment. Now, like I said, this is pretty much self-imposed. There's no particular catalyst I can think of that really started this kind of 2 or 3 day, actually I suppose it's been nearly a 5-day binge of just bad eating, bad habits, jerking off, campsites, you name it. I've been diving into a deluge of dissatisfaction. There's alliteration for you. And it hasn't been feeling good. I've kind of just said to myself, it's like I almost want myself to hit rock bottom again so I can claw myself out of it. Yeah, I'm in a bit of an interesting spot. I'm quite broke at the moment, and I did have, not too long ago, probably less than 2 weeks ago, I had about an extra $600 in savings. I've wasted that on weed and food. There's probably been some things I needed it for, like groceries and stuff, but other than that, I've just been wasting that money. So now I'm down to $750 in savings. I think I said in my previous video, I've pretty much just given that to my brother, so he can have that money, keep it with him, and I just transfer him money that he can add on to that savings, but I don't want access to it anymore. At this point in time, I can't be trusted, and that's not a great thing to say about yourself. But for the moment, it's the truth. I'm just doing a lot of things that aren't serving me right now. I got back into smoking cigarettes, which is a terrible decision. It was alright at first when I was doing it with the people at work, just on a break. But old habits die hard, and it got me back into that smoking mindset. I ended up buying a pack, and I've smoked about 5 or 6 of them. I may even smoke one after this video is done, to be honest with you. But essentially I've thrown away the pack, and I've said, no, I'm good. After this pack, I don't want to keep diving down this hole. Yeah, so I have not been doing much lately. I think that's part of the issue as well. I've kind of just been giving into my urges, which isn't good, but it's also crazy to see how when you're on a path that you think, and I won't necessarily even say a self-improvement path, but basically when you're doing things that you know are serving you well, even if they are difficult, there's a certain kind of confidence and a certain kind of vigor that you live your life with, the spiritness. But when you give back into those urges, because when you're not doing them, you think to yourself, oh well, one dip in the water can't hurt, and most of the times it can't. But at least for me, my personality type, one dip for me is like just putting myself back into a whole sea of bad decisions. Even with the weed, I do believe that there's a future that I can just smoke weed occasionally and, even on the weekends and not worry about it. But the problem is that I've gone back and I've kept buying more and saying to myself, oh, well, it's just a thing I'm doing this week. And then it turns into more than a weekend. It turns into 5 days of binging. And that just doesn't serve me well. It just makes me unmotivated. I don't get anything done drawing wise. I'm not feeding my soul with that artistic creation. I don't even feel really like going to the gym lately. And gym's something for me that's always been my kind of escape, I guess, from any shit feelings I'm having just in general with stuff that might have happened in my past, or just things currently. And I'm not dealing with those things the best way I could at the moment. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock now. I should probably be in bed, but something just told me that I have to keep these videos up at least, even if they aren't positive videos. The videos nonetheless, to kind of check in with myself, because not many people are watching these. If you are watching it, I greatly appreciate it, and hopefully if you're going through something similar, just know that you're not alone, and life can just kick you in the ass sometimes. And unfortunately, a lot of our problems are self-imposed as well, when we get down this line of like, why do I do these things that aren't helpful? Like, I need to ask, like, what am I trying to escape from? Is it my relationship? Is it the fact that I don't feel satisfied, But then I look at certain aspects and I do feel satisfied. It's just like, it's almost like, what am I trying to escape from? And even the gym, like I said before, the gym's a place for me to go and gather my thoughts, and I get that good feeling after I'm done with it. But even that is kind of an escape when you think about it. Almost everything is. But I think it's just about having the right escapes, the healthy escapes, because definitely cigarettes and weed and overeating, which I've been doing a lot of lately, like Maccas and pizzas and just crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. I've been eating like fucking for 2 families with the amount of shit I've been shoveling into my gob. But yeah, I realize I haven't even been holding the microphone, so we'll see how this sound comes out. But yeah, man, it hasn't been a great five or so days. I've been letting myself down, which is the last person I want to let down, but I've just been having a tough go of it lately. Work's changing a lot. People are going to start, my old manager's leaving, going somewhere else. Just a lot of things that now I have to kind of decide whether I want to stay there or leave again, and that uncertainty is kind of it's a little scary. I won't lie. I know I'll get through it. I know I'll get through this period, but when these periods are happening, it's like, oh man, it just feels like Groundhog Day all again, going back to some pretty dark times in my life. But yeah, I finished God of War. If I'm trying to think, I finished that today. Great story, God of War, Ragnarok. Long, but good. But other than that, man, not much has been happening, eh? It's just been kind of trying to survive this week. Like, I've got another 2 days at work. I've taken my other 2 days off. I use my annual leave. But I'm not even really, I can't even look forward to any part of my job tomorrow or the next day. And I just want to get through the week to the weekend. But then it's like, well, what do I do on the weekend? Is it going to be more of the same? I don't know. I'm still going to be checking in. I'm still going to do my best to keep to my calories. And if I don't, I'm still going to report it and still do the videos. I know that much. But yeah, I haven't really got much, guys. Look, I might end this one now, just because I haven't really got much to say. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. It's pretty much all I got at the moment. And I hope that any of you guys going through tough spots or whatever out there as well, just hang in there, man. Like, don't beat yourself up for making bad decisions, but just realize that you can't stay in the pit too long. I feel like even 5 days is too long for me. Usually I try to get myself out of these funks in like a day or two, but this is a particularly longer one. And I think it's been a symptom of a greater funk I've been in for a couple months now, where I've just made some bad decisions that I regret. some decisions I don't even really want to talk about here. Just some things that just were silly to do. And it didn't necessarily really hurt anyone, but they've hurt myself and my pride. So I need to get that back. And I'm kind of lost on how to do it at the moment, but I just know I got to keep going forward. I at least try to shave my beard up a bit and clean myself up. If anyone's wondering why I've got like red marks and everything here, that's just psoriasis. I think I've explained before, I've had that skin condition since I was 9, the genetic condition. Nothing I can do about it, it's completely genetic. There's no cure for it. So yeah, I do have like, some reds. Can't really see it, the camera smooths it out, but yeah, I'm scaly all over. But fuck it anyway, guys. I'm going to keep going on. I'm just going to keep forging ahead, forging my path, and hopefully better days are on the horizon, yeah? But these last days, yeah, you'll see in my weight videos, I've ballooned back up to like 100. And like I said, a lot of that's water weight, but it's just going to set me back on this challenge, which I don't want. But setbacks are a part of life. They're all inevitable in some shape or form. And I'll get past this one. And any of you guys, like I said, going through something similar, you'll get past it too. Just know we're all in this together. If you're particularly down or you just want someone to talk to, some random person that isn't related to any events currently going on in your life, man, just drop me a message. Honestly, I'm more than happy to just talk and help another soul kind of navigate their way through this world, even though I'm kind of trying to do that myself. These videos are definitely probably even more for me than they are for anyone else. But anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. That's the 30-day check-in for days 15 and 16. And tomorrow I'll be back with day 17. Let's hope tomorrow's a bit of a better day. But even if it isn't, I'll still be here doing a video. So you guys look after yourself. Take it easy. Keep it easy. I was going to say, take it easy. And just keep looking out for you and do your best, guys. Keep forging ahead. Keep forging ahead. High thermos. Keep forging ahead. And that's it for me. See ya.